Hi Capricorn, it's Sloan Rhodes here with your life purpose, career, and money reading for January 2020. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy New Year to everybody. So I don't usually do these readings. I haven't done them in a long time, but I thought it'd be a fun way to kick off 2020. Capricorn, so this is for you. I'm doing one of these for each sign. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 2020. Life purpose, career, and money reading. Today I'm going to be drawing one card from the Money and the Law of Attraction deck by Esther and Jerry Hicks for the overarching theme for January. 3 cards from the Life Purpose deck by Doreen Virtue, and 1 card looking at your money from the Money Tarot by Eugene Vinitsky. Let's go ahead and get started, Capricorn. Beautiful Earth sign. Let's see what's going on for January 2020. And then just to let everyone know that all of my YouTube videos are available in audio format on the podcast, so that you can listen to them as well as watch them here on YouTube. So if you can't watch the video but you want to listen to it while you're driving, there's links below for that, or you can just do a search for Sloan Rhodes Podcast. And I think that's it. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's going on. In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. Beautiful. And that's number 52, number 7 as I add them together. And under the deck, it's an underlying energy. We have my attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted. And we have number 16, so which added together is 7. So we have 2 7s. So there may be some frustrations and delays around you, Capricorn, coming into January, and maybe staying throughout January. That's okay. You know, you don't need to rush ahead. Capricorn, you are one of the hardest working signs, beautiful earth sign, and you may feel sometimes that when there's a delay or things are going slow that you need to work harder, and that's not necessarily the case here. In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. So when you feel frustrated, see if you can pivot, shift your attention to appreciation for what you have currently, as opposed to what you are wanting to achieve later. I allow myself to receive wonderful things. Now, you're an earth sign, so you may tend to think in very practical, concrete terms, but it's not just about the physical things. You allow yourself to receive the bounty of the universal oneness by tuning into your senses, to tune into all that is around you. And in that way, you are receiving the wonder of what it's like to be alive, right? The air that you breathe, the sky that you see, the things that you feel, the sounds that you hear, you know, those are all wonderful things. When you just take a moment to, when you feel like you're in a delay, or you feel like things aren't moving as fast, you can say, well, am I open to just appreciating for where I am right now? What's available to me now? And as you expand your appreciation, you tend to attract in more things that you appreciate, because you're no longer observing the seeming lack, right? And then we have my attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted. Pretty much what I was just saying here. Okay, so that's a pretty cut and dry message for you. You know, the 7 energy can be frustrating, can feel like you want to work harder or move things along, but usually you're being asked to have patience and appreciate what you have currently, and allow things to come to you in the right time, as designed, as opposed to the right time that your ego has decided is the right time. Okay, Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn? Past, present, future, January 2020. Okay, here we go. Trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. You know, a lot of times when things seem to be taking a long time, we have to tune in to trust, to have faith, to be patient, right? Freedom. You're free to choose. You're free to do what you choose. And in the future position, we have time to decide. We have study under the deck. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. This is under the deck, it's an underlying energy. And when you're studying, there is this idea of wait, right? Delay. You're not ready to take the test yet, you're in the study place. So that speaks well to what's been going on. It may be that you have been studying for a test, this kind of thing, and now you're waiting for the results even. Or you're waiting for the test date to arrive, this kind of thing. To be very literal. Okay, so we do have this beautiful trust card. It goes nicely with the color scheme here. So I don't want to repeat myself too much, but whenever there's that feeling of delay, feeling that things aren't moving fast enough, you have to have trust and faith that everything's going to work out as it's meant to, because it always does. And also it's teaching you important lessons about trusting your intuition. You know you can work hard, you know you can get things done, you know you can make things happen, but here you're being asked to have faith and trust in the unseen, in your intuition, your powerful, intuitive understanding of what is going to occur, what you want to occur, right? So it says trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So it's okay. It might feel kind of woo-woo for Capricorn to tune into your dreams and things like that. Maybe not. Maybe you're already really attuned to that, but you're being encouraged here to tune in even more. And it's in the recent past, but it kind of flows into the present. And in the present, we have freedom. You're free to do what you choose. So regardless of what you are doing for work, it may be even that there is a period of openness. Again, we have these 2 sevens, this idea of delay. We have this idea of studying, taking time out. You're being asked to have faith, to trust. And then you have this ultimate freedom here. So it may be that either you are in between jobs or in between careers, or you're just contemplating that. You can do whatever you choose, what you choose. It's no one else's decision. It's your life to lead how you choose to. And I know that Capricorns are also very family-oriented. But remember, it's your life. It's not just about what the family wants you to do or anyone else. Your spouse or your children. I know there's a lot of feelings of obligation often with family, but with Capricorns and their family, but you're free to choose what to do. And really here, her arms are wide open. She's out in the ocean, looking at the ocean and the dolphins. What's fun for you? Capricorn, you work so hard. You're free now. You're free to choose what to do that brings you joy, something that brings you joy, that makes you feel alive, that you want to swim and leap out of the ocean like the playful dolphins here. Maybe even go to the beach and allow yourself to run on the beach or play in the water or kick the sand, or get near water. There's a sense of freedom, when you look out at a large body of water. It's very humbling and also exciting to know that there's such a vastness to life, rather than just kind of our narrow focus that we have sometimes. So whatever's going on for you, Capricorn, it looks like there's kind of an openness here as things take longer than your ego would like to arrive or show up, or decisions to be made. But there's grace in the openness, and there's grace in the waiting. Just allow yourself to open to it and appreciate what's available to you now, as opposed to what you think the mind thinks it's going to get later, or that it's waiting on. There really is only now, as you know, Capricorn. It's not about what's to come. All right, so we have time to decide here. This has come up for a few people today, a few signs, and it did come up in the same position for another sign, but I don't remember what sign it was. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. This is kind of as we go towards the end of January. Now, the text of the card can be kind of stressful. Time to decide, like you're going to miss out. You're not going to miss out, Capricorn. But what it is saying here is it's encouraging you. She's pointing right at this, and also right at this. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires, not anyone else's. What do you want, Capricorn? It's your life to live. It's your game to play. You've been given the gift of this waiting period, of things taking longer than you would like. You can't do it wrong in terms of your spiritual growth. Make a decision based on your heart's desires. You are being encouraged going into February to at least have narrowed down your options a little bit, if not to have landed on a potential decision. This isn't about making lists, pro and con lists. This is about you attuning to what your heart wants, attuning to what makes you feel good. Don't worry about the job necessarily. Imagine and play with what's available to you now in my appreciation of the things that I love, my appreciation of what I have now. I allow myself to receive wonderful things, and I would say, and also to receive divine guidance. When you're open, when you're in appreciation of things, you're open. When you're open, you allow information from the divine to come in, inspiration from within to be revealed to you. Okay, so let's get a card on your money. Again, this is under the deck here. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. It may be something that you've been contemplating, but because it is under the deck, I feel like it's something you've been doing. You've been studying something in some way. Again, maybe you're studying for a test or something like that, and you're waiting. Or maybe you've just been kind of withdrawn, kind of introspective as well in the recent past. Or maybe you were in school. It could be that there's an elderly patriarchal figure, an older patriarchal figure who's influencing you. Or maybe has been mentoring you. All right, let's look at your money, Capricorn. I'm not a financial advisor, as you know. I'm giving you and offering spiritual guidance around your money. It's from a spiritual perspective. The Hermit in reverse. It is in reverse here. It may be around your money that there is, could be a Virgo individual involved, but it may be that there is someone from the past or a bill or an expense from the past that comes back in the month of January. Something that you forgot that was going to be due, or something that just takes you off guard. And it's due in January. So it's an expense that needs to be addressed that you had kind of forgotten about, or it suddenly arrives and you're like, oh my God, I forgot about that. Or it could be an individual who comes back in. Usually the Hermit in reverse, if it's an individual coming back in, Capricorn, they usually want the best for you. They have a lot of gifts and skills and wisdom to impart. So if it is someone coming back in around your money, listen to what they have to say. Give them an ear. Give them a moment to tell you what it is they want to tell you, if there's something they want to tell you about your money. Because usually the Hermit in reverse around money is someone who has quite a bit of wisdom and deep understanding, and they want to offer it to you. So there's a couple different ways it could come in for you there, Capricorn. Okay, so I hope that you find that helpful. I wish you much love. If you would like a reading with me, you can go to my website, sloanerhodes.com. You can listen to this video on the audio podcast. And in the meantime, I wish you much love and a very happy new year.